In the third part of this tutorial, we'll complete the assembly by adding the remaining pockets and envelopes. Finally, we'll use the labels, tags, and ephemera from the kit to beautifully decorate our folio. I often receive questions about the paper and printer I use for this project. For this folio, I used two types of paper: 32 pounds premium copy paper for the covers and cards to ensure durability and stability, and 24 pounds regular copy paper for the pockets to allow for easy folding and reduced bulk. For added stability, you can opt for heavier cardstock for the covers and cards. As for the printer, I use a Canon Image Class laser printer, but any high-resolution inkjet printer will work well too. Now, I would like to take some time to explain the placement of this four-fold folio. Pocket placement in a folio involves strategically attaching pockets. For example, three-fold pockets, square flap pockets, to the base of the folio covers to create a functional and aesthetically pleasing storage system for items such as labels, cards, and ephemera, even a secret letter. The goal is to ensure the pockets are secure, accessible, and visually cohesive while maintaining the structural integrity of the folio. Below, I'll break down the key considerations and steps for pocket placement based on this project. 1. Understanding the folio structure. A four-fold folio typically consists of a base structure, the covers, that folds into 4 sections, creating a compact, book-like organizer. The covers serve as the foundation where pockets are attached, either on the interior or exterior surfaces. Pockets, such as three-fold pockets or square flap pockets, are smaller components with attaching tabs, flaps or extensions used to adhere them to the base. 2. Key principles of pocket placement. My tutorials highlight several important principles for placing pockets. Non-symmetrical design. Unlike some designs where pockets must be mirrored or symmetrically placed, the three-fold pockets in your folio are intentionally flexible. They can be positioned anywhere on the back of the cover base, as long as their attaching tabs are later covered by larger pockets. This allows for creative freedom and customization. Tab concealment. The attaching tabs, used to glue or secure pockets to the base, should not remain visible in the final assembly. Larger pockets, added in later steps, are strategically placed to overlap and hide these tabs, ensuring a clean and polished look. Layering strategy. Pockets are added in a specific order, with smaller or earlier pockets, for example, three-fold pockets, square flap pockets, placed first, followed by larger pockets that cover the tabs of the earlier pockets. Functionality. Pockets are designed to hold specific items, for example, labels, cards, ephemera, so their placement should ensure easy access and secure storage. For example, Pockets should be positioned where they won't obstruct the folding mechanism of the folio. 3. Steps for pocket placement. Here's a general guide to placing pockets. Step 1. Prepare the base. Lay out the folio covers flat to identify the interior surface where pockets will be attached. Ensure the cover base is sturdy, and any background patterns, for example, striped pattern paper, are printed or adhered, especially on areas that will be visible when pockets are folded. Step 2. Place the first 3-fold pocket. Select a position for the first 3-fold pocket, for example, on the right side of the cover. Attach the pocket using its tab, securing them to the cover base with adhesive, for example, glue or double-sided tape. The exact position is flexible, but ensure the pocket aligns with the cover's edges or folds for a neat appearance. Step 3. Place the second 3-fold pocket position. The second 3-fold pocket anywhere on the interior of the cover, as its placement is not symmetrical to the first. Attach it using the same method, ensuring the tab is secure but positioned where it can be covered later. Consider the folio's layout to avoid overcrowding or blocking access to other pockets. Step 4. Add square flap pockets. Attach the square flap pockets to the cover base using the same technique, securing via tabs. Ensure the square flap pockets are aligned with the cover's structure and do not interfere with the folio's folding mechanism. Step 5. Add larger pockets. Larger pockets are added last to cover any remaining tabs and provide additional storage. Position these to maximize storage capacity and ensure they complement the overall design. For example, centered or aligned with other pockets. Step 6. Test and adjust. Fold the folio to ensure all pockets remain secure and accessible when the folio is closed or opened. Check that tabs are fully concealed and that pockets don't obstruct the folio's functionality. 4. Addressing common questions, for example, same-side tabs. Some users were confused about the second 3-fold pocket because its attaching tab is on the same side as the first. This is intentional, as the pockets are not meant to be symmetrical. The key is to focus on tab concealment rather than mirroring the placement. For example, if the first pocket's tabs are on the right side of the cover, the second pocket's tabs can also be on the left or right center panel, as long as a larger pocket, added later, covers them. You can also position the second 3-fold pocket on the far left side of the cover, which works perfectly. When placed this way, the front of the completed 3-fold pocket faces the cover base, while the back side is visible when you fully open the left panel of the cover. I find this placement quite unique. It allows you to decorate the back of the 3-fold pocket with ephemera, creating a beautiful and personalized look. This flexibility allows crafters to experiment with layouts, making each folio unique. 5. Tips for successful pocket placement plan. Ahead. Sketch or mentally map out where each pocket will go before attaching them to avoid misalignment or overcrowding. Use temporary adhesive. If you're unsure about placement, use repositionable tape or low-tack adhesive to test pocket positions before permanent attachment. Consider aesthetics. Ensure printed patterns, for example, stripes on the back of pockets, are visible when the folio is folded, enhancing the visual appeal. Balance functionality and design. Place pockets where they're easy to access, but don't compromise the folio's ability to fold or close properly. Double-check tab coverage. Before finalizing each pocket's placement, confirm that its tabs will be hidden by a larger pocket in a later step. 6. Additional notes. Customization. I encourage you to experiment with pocket placement to suit their needs. For example, prioritizing certain pockets for larger ephemera. Troubleshooting. If you struggle with placement, I suggest practicing on scrap paper or watching the specific video segment where I demonstrate tab concealment. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like and subscribe to support more content like this. I encourage you to join our channel for more in-depth content and tutorials. Feel free to leave any questions or requests in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.